Wow, it's a beautiful day. I woke up early today. And of course, I had to take everything down here because I had to move this to empty out the black water tank. And I'm telling you, it takes like half the day because I got to take everything down that's going to fall, like my, flowers and the different things so that it doesn't spill because I got to literally move this to empty it out. Anyways, I am on a time crunch. I have some letters that I need to send to the trustees, but I need to find out who is the receiver. So just to get on the Zoom, because I left out one digit, they made me have to go through, check the email, and then check the phone to get the password. It's just ridiculous. I mean, seriously, you got to know that they are looking at her stuff. I mean, it's not that I'm anything special, but it's just all these different safety security features and all that jazz. It's just crazy making. It's too much. And then of course, everybody all of a sudden is calling me, texting me, whatever. And I got to get stuff done. And the only way to do it is to just do it. You see the paperwork over there? I've got a notary. I've got all this stuff, and I have it on Karma's bed, poor thing. So she's over there in another area. But I had to take down the pictures, take down the guitar and all that stuff to move this, then put it back up and then plug everything in and then make some food. And it's just, so much stuff. So, okay, I want to do this as a matter of clarification. Let me just see. All right. I want to be able to do things streamlined. I hope I'm sharing the sec.gov. So this is the way we got to do this. We're going to look up filings, company filing search. We got to go to the Securities and Exchange Commission.gov, sec.gov. Then you look up a company. You're going to put in, I don't want to give you my feedback. Company and person look up. Okay, we're going to look up Southern California Edison. All right, so we're searching for that. Now, man, let's give you so much stuff. Annual report to security holders. What are we looking for? Prospectus rule? Filing under the Security Act rules. These are some good things that we need to read. Prospectus rule. You gotta find the one that's like the earliest, latest. Okay, so what was that? Prospectus rule. That was done February 28th. Okay, cool. Current report. Annual report to security holders. Annual report. I'm going to go with the prospectus rule because we want to look at the prospectus. Rule 424B5. Wonder what that means. Hey, cool. Ho. So this tells you the address, business address, and then the mailing address. What's the difference? Okay, this is the place where it's at. And this is the mailing address. I'm planning on mailing something. Oh boy. All right. I don't know. Let me see. Gonna have to get a notebook out. I'm gonna have to, like just write down, let me see, get a dedicated page here. I guess we're gonna go with utilities. Utility prospectus. Addresses. We're gonna say mailing address. Well, so this is the company mailing address. It's gonna be for Southern California Edison. Southern California Edison. and it's 2244 Walnut Avenue. Oh, Walnut Grove Avenue, Rosemead, California 91770. All right, so let me just look a little bit more to see what up. Okay, so we're gonna click on here, all company filings. I'm gonna test it to see if that's the one I'm supposed to send it to. So we have the 8K current reports and the 10K annual reports. I'm gonna go with the current report, March 2nd. March 15th, Form S. What's that mean? I don't know. I'm just going to view the filings. What do these things mean? Apparently, they have to have a trustee, have a registered agent. They need to file these things with the state. Address of principal executive offices. Okay, that looks exactly like the address, 2244 Walnut Grove Avenue. But they have a P.O. box of 800. Well, that's to the principal executive offices. I'm going to put P.O. Box 800 because I'm just saying, hey, they got, what's that? Ooh, 626, there's a phone number. I'm just going to write that down. 302 in case they didn't get it. I'm showing that you're going to get it. Hey, they got an IRS employer identification number. I'm going to have to write that down. For some reason, what I do not know, but since I'm here, I'm going to look at it. Just saying. EIN. Apparently, I'm an employee of their company, so I need to know what their EIN number is. Written communications. Ooh, yes. I think I need to look at this right here. It says written communications pursuant to Rule 425 under the Securities Act. Check the appropriate box below if the Form K filing is intended. Oh, wait. Satisfy the filing obligation of the registrant under any of the following provisions. Oh, so that's them sending to the SEC. Okay, I need to find out, for me, the employee of their company, the shadow employee, I need to know, who to send my bills and stuff to, or at least, whatever. Oh, hey, there's Kate Sturgis. Hello? Just wait 1 second. It says March 2nd, 2020. She's still there. Kate Sturgis is still there. Vice President and Controller. Hey, I already sent the thing to her. That she got replaced by Joseph Miller. Who's that Joseph Miller guy? I don't know. Did I make a mistake? What's the deal? Okay. Certificate as to actions taken by officer of Southern California Edison Company. What does this mean? Exhibit. Wait, what does it say? Oh, wait, what is this? On February 27th, Southern California Edison Company agreed to sell $450 million principal amount. First in refunding mortgage bonds. What? They're selling their bonds? What? For further information concerning the bonds. Okay, so they're selling bonds, the security bonds. They're making money off of our applications. All right, now, exhibit number, underwriting agreement. 153rd supplemental indenture. Certificate as to actions taken by officer. Opinion of counsel. What? I'm just going to go to the opinion of counsel. I want to see what this is all about. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Assistant General Counsel, Southern California. You requested my opinion in connection with the offering, issuance, and sale by SCE of 750, whatever that is, million first and refunding mortgage bonds. First and refunding mortgage. The bonds will be issued under the trust indenture, right? Dated as of October 1st, 1923, executed by and between the company and the Bank of New York Mellon Trust Company. As successor trustee and D.G. Donovan as successor trustee. The trustee as amended and supplemented by supplemental indentures, including the 153rd supplemental indenture dated February 28th, 2023. That trust indenture so amended and supplemented being referred to here as the indenture. The bonds are being offered to the public by the prospectus supplement. Registration statement. Securities Exchange Commission and Securities Act. Yeah, the bonds are being sold by the company pursuant to the underwriting agreement dated February 27th, underwriting agreement among the company and the underwriters named therein. In my capacity as Assistant General Counsel, I'm generally familiar with the proceedings taken and proposed to be taken by SCE for the authorization and issuance of bonds. I or attorneys acting under my supervision have made legal and factual examinations and inquiries, included an examination of originals and copies certified and otherwise identified to our satisfaction of the documents, corporation records, and instruments of SCE. So this is their legal counsel, dude. That we have deemed necessary or appropriate for purposes of this opinion in our examination, we have assumed the genuineness of all signatures. Oh, the authenticity of all documents submitted to us as originals, and the conformity to authentic original documents of all documents submitted to as copies. In addition, we have obtained and relied upon certificates and assurances from public officials that we have deemed necessary, subject to the foregoing and other qualifications set forth herein. It is my opinion that when the bonds have been duly established in accordance with the terms of the indenture, duly authenticated by the trustee, and duly executed, sold, and delivered on behalf of SCE in accordance with the terms and provision of the indenture and contemplated by the registration statement and the prospectus, the bonds will constitute valid and legally binding obligations of SCE, enforceable against SCE in accordance with the terms of the bonds. So when you call in and you say, I want service, sign me up. They go, we want the social security number, send it to us. Send us a picture of your social security number. Thanks, so we can verify that that's you. Well, it's not us, okay? They're using the name and the number to right here, what he was saying for the purpose of this opinion, that they've assumed the genuineness of all signatures and authenticity of all documents submitted to us as originals. They are using that bank account, that credit card, they're using it. They made a change after I did that thing, so I'm just wondering, I'm just saying. And they asked for legal counsel right here. I have assumed for purposes of this opinion that the indenture constitutes the legally valid, binding, and enforceable obligation of Edison, enforceable against Edison in accordance with his terms. The trustee for the indenture is duly organized, validly existing, and in good standing under the laws of its jurisdiction of organization. The trustee is duly qualified to engage in the activities contemplated by the indenture. The indenture has been duly authorized, executed, and delivered by the trustee and constitute a legally valid, binding, and enforceable obligation of the trustee, enforceable against the trustee in accordance with its terms. The trustee is in compliance. This is what they say. When you're testing all these banks and everything, they're all, oh yeah, we're in compliance. Generally, and with respect to acting as a trustee under the indenture with all applicable laws and regulations, the trustee has the requisite organizational and legal power and authority to perform its obligations under the indenture. That's what we're asking. We are asking them to perform their obligations. Now, Michael Henry, Assistant General Counsel, I consent to SCE filing this opinion with the Securities and Exchange Commission. That's because I did a whistleblower, yeah, and I'm pretty sure that that's, yep, that's right, yeah. And to reference me under the caption legal matters in the prospectus. In giving this consent, I do by hereby admit that I am in the category of persons whose consent is required under Section 7 of the Securities Act. And right, yeah, they must have did something here. Yeah. They obviously, the SEC did contact them. Yep, they did. Mm-hmm. So, now there's that lady right there, Kate Sturgis. I need to find out, who do we send? Is it to her? Because I already sent it to her and it was registered mail and I didn't get an answer. Just saying. I'm not going to do registered mail again. Just saying. It's expensive. Certificate as to actions taken by officers. Let's see what that says. All right. February 27th. Creation and issuance of 2 new series of first and refunding mortgage bonds. So they're doing stuff. Okay, whereas by resolutions adopted, the 21 and 22, both entitled resolution, refinancing, authorization, and interest rate hedging. Are they putting in a hedge? Approval of clearing exception. Oh, I see. So they're putting stuff within a stuff. I get it. Hiding stuff. Yeah, I get it. How are you in 2 new series of its first and refunding mortgage bonds? Oh, okay. So you're going to throw it over there now, under mortgage bonds. Whereas the resolution, the AFC acting pursuant. Now therefore it be resolved that the pursuant to the resolution and trust indenture dated as 99 between this corporation and the Bank of New York Mellon Trust Company. I'm just wondering if I was supposed to be sending it to them. They are the bank. I'm just saying. Between this corporation, SCE, and the Bank of New York Mellon Trust Company, successor to the Harris Trust and Savings Bank, and as trustees, as amended and supplemented. Maybe I'm supposed to send it to the bank to them. By the 153, I don't know. Be it further resolved that the undersigned by the officer, president or vice president, secretary of this corporation are authorized and directed pursuant to the provision of Section 1 of Article 2 of the trust indenture to sign and present to the bank. They are the ones that are to sign and present to the bank. You fuckers. That's what they're doing. The trustees of the company, they're signing and presenting to the Bank of New York Mellon as trustee a certificate stating that the authorized bonded indebtedness of this corporation has been so increased. They're making money off of our applications. They're turning that, oh my gosh. That's what they're doing. Be it further resolved that each of the chairmen of the board, the chief executive officer, the president, the senior vice president, and the chief financial officer of the vice president and the treasurer, or any assistant treasurer, or any of them acting alone is authorized and directed to execute and deliver. The informed officer acting may approve such approval. Be it further resolved that the subject. Wait a second. Somebody's calling me. First in refunding mortgage bonds. Okay, bonds transfer. All right. There's so much I have to read. It's ridiculous. First in refunding mortgage bonds. That's what they're doing. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, they're hiding it. They're putting it into investments of mortgage bonds. The third business day. What's that? No longer published. What? Calculate. What? This is ridiculous. Oh, somebody's calling me. I gotta go. Shoot. I was wondering what was going on. Hang on a second. Okay, this whole time my neighbor was asking me to babysit his dog. And that's so funny that he's paying me. He's paying me with copper, which is cool. This is a Trump Pence. He says worth $8. I said, yeah, this is great. I'll take this coinage stuff. Where am I going to put it? I don't know. But there goes Daddy. Your daddy's leaving. He's going to come back, though. He's going to come back. He's going to come back. It's all right. This is Peaches. So this whole week I've been babysitting her because her daddy started a new job as a underwater porcelain ceramist, dishwasher. So I have been otherwise engaged because when I turned my back, she jumped out the window to chase after him, and I had to run down the street. Oh my gosh. I didn't know that you could go through the little tiny hole in my door, the window. And that's what she did. So anyways, look at you. Can you see how cute you are? Look at how cute you are. Look. Peaches, look at how cute you are. Look. Yeah, I know how you want to escape. I know. I know. You want to escape. You're just obsessing right now. We will try to take you on a walk so you won't be so obsessed that your daddy just left. And I'm not going to let you escape like you did the other day. Do you want go sit up here in your spot? He likes to sit on the dashboard up here. Yeah. Look at Karma. Karma, you're such a good girl. You're such a good girl. Thank you for being such a good girl while Mommy's reading all this really boring stuff. But I've got to know who to send this to. They're the trustees, and I need to know who to send this to. And today is Saturday, and I need to know the address of who to send what to. And yeah, of course, they're going to get legal counsel because I sent this to her the last couple months. So I'm finding out that this is what they're doing. They're converting it. Here's the company. They take it to their bank, which is that New York Mellon Trust Company. And then they go and make monies and then put it into some mortgage something or other. So, what does it say? No recourse shall be had for the payment of the principal and the premium or any interest on this bond. Huh. See how they are? This bond shall not be valid or obligatory for any purpose until it shall be authenticated by the execution of the certificate of authentication herein of the Bank of New York Mellon. He had witnessed Southern California innocent. Don't you dare escape. You gotta stay in here. You cannot be going out. You have to stay here. You want me to hold you? I'll hold you. Oh, you're so cute. Yes, you're so cute. I can't even open a window. She will jump out and she'll go try to find her daddy. And that was scary the other day. I had to chase her down the street almost about, I don't know, half a mile. It was awful. You're so sweet. I gotta go pick up food and I gotta go to the post office. And you're just so extra needy. Yes, you are. But you're just wonderful to hold and fetch. This is to certify this bond is one of the bonds. Whoa, the series of designated. Oh, and refer to it in the trust indenture within mention. So I just got to figure out. They're giving us statements, but we need to send it to, I guess, the company. they're the ones that are going to be making some type of, I don't know, bond. So I don't think we take it to the bank. No, we're just going to be sending it to the trustee of the company. So that's interesting. Huh. Now, look at this other person. So right here, there's a new person, Natalia Woodward, treasurer of Southern California Edison. I wonder, Melancholy trustee, a copy of the certificate of actions taken, certified by the secretary or assistant secretary of this corporation, in witness thereof, the undersigned has executed the certificate as of the date first written above. Man. Ugh. So there is Natalia Woodward. I wonder, I don't know. Is the president? See, in witness thereof, Southern California Edison has caused this bond to be executed in its name by its president or one of its vice presidents, and its corporate seal to be hereto affixed and to attested by its secretary or one of its assistant secretaries. This execution, form of certificate of authentication. Huh. So they have us as customers. Then they want us to pay them for the Edison electricity. But they're using the Social Security number in our name as they're the overseers to go and get money paid already. You want to go over there where your sister is? Sister? Sister? Shoot. All right. I don't know. I want them to take care of these bills, but I don't want to just throw it out there again to that person that didn't do anything with it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you don't know what I'm saying, but I already did this. Okay, underwriting agreement. Oh, let's see what this is. I know I'm skipping around, but what is all this? Southern California Edison. Whoa, look at all that. These bonds, underwriting agreement. Whoa, JP Morgan Securities, Securities Corporate. Look at these securities. Wells Fargo Securities. A corporation organized under the laws of the state of California. The company proposes to sell to the several underwriters named. This is just like a car dealership. Yep. The Edison place, the electricity is just like the car dealership. Then they're submitting our application to their banks to make bonds. The underwriters for whom? You. The representatives are acting as representatives, aggregate principal amount of its refunding mortgage bond, and 450 million aggregate principal amount, principal fund. Gosh, there's so many words. The security shall be issued under the 153rd supplemental indenture to be dated as, yeah. Indenture between the company and banker, yeah. And the successor to Harris Trust. Must be nice to be the Harris family. And Savings Bank and Donovan as successor trustee to Pacific Southwest Trust and Savings Bank. Yeah. All right. I still need to find out, what do I do? Like, I got the address to the company. I'm thinking I'm going to do the trustee again. I mean, maybe I should put Joseph Miller. Where did I see that name, Joseph Miller? Because I found out that I knew. So this is just very interesting. I know, sweetheart. I know, baby boo-boo. I know. You're so cute. Look at her over there. She's so cute. Yeah, you know. I know. I got stuff I gotta do too. It's 1 o'clock. The time is ticking. All right. There's that 100 and the supplemental indenture. Here it is. Southern California Edison Company to Bank of America, Bank of New York Mellon Trust Company, and DG. Yeah, I know. I know. Whereas this is, oh, look at this. Look at all this money. Do you see all this money? The company proposes presently to issue full registered form only without coupons. What? One new series of the company's first and reforming. What is this all about? Whereas the company has acquired real and personal property since the execution and delivery of the 156 indenture. So when people have an address, is Southern California Edison like claiming the properties of the people's houses? I'm just thinking that maybe that could be the thing. I don't know. Do you see all this stuff? Oh my gosh, look at all the, here's all the, oh my God, wait just 1 second right here. All and singular, the plants, properties, including goods, which are or to become fixtures, equipment, and generating, transmission, feeding, storing, and distributing systems, and facilities and utilities of the company and the counties of all of these counties, and there's mine, in the state of California, in the state of Arizona, whatever. Oh my gosh, the franchises, ordinances, grants, easements, rights of way, permits, privileges. What are they doing here, you guys? Are they like throwing a net over everybody's property in the entire state and making claims? That's what it looks like to me. The trustees shall have and hold. What, to have and to hold? Are we getting married here? And all singular the properties conveyed, assigned, mortgaged, and pledged hereby or by the amended indenture, including property here. Oh my gosh, the trust for the equal proportionate benefit and security of all present and future holders in the bonds of interest obligation. I feel like this is a military thing, isn't it? They just took everything. No wonder they're getting us to pay all them that stuff under the guise that we need electricity. The duties, liabilities, immunity rights, powers, and indemnities of the trustees. Wow, oh my gosh. Recitals, taken statements. The recitals contained herein shall be taken as the statements of the company, and trustees assume no responsibility for the correctness thereof. The trustees make no representations as to the validity or sufficiency of the supplemental indenture. Of course, the trustees have an indemnity bond. The trustees shall have the right to accept and act upon instructions. Wait, that's what we got to do. We got to give them instructions, including funds transfer instructions, given pursuant to the supplemental indenture and delivered using electronic means. Whoa! However, that the company shall provide to the trustee an incumbency certificate listing officers with the authority to provide such instructions, authorized officers, and containing specimen signatures of such authorized officers, which incumbency certificate shall be amended by the company whenever a person is to be added or deleted from the list. If the company elects to give the trustee instructions using electronic means, and the trustee in its discretion elects to act upon such instructions, the trustee's understanding of such instructions shall be deemed controlling. The company understands and agrees that the trustee cannot determine the identity of the actual sender of such instructions, and that the trustee shall conclusively presume that directions that purport to have been sent by an authorized officer listed on the incumbency certificate provided to the trustee have been sent by an authorized officer. The company shall be responsible for ensuring that only authorized officers transmit such instructions. Oh. To the trustee. Oh, this needs to go to an authorized officer then. This needs to go to an authorized officer. Because the authorized officers are the ones that can transmit such instructions to the trustee. And that the company and all authorized officers are solely responsible to safeguard the use and confidentiality of applicable user and authorization codes, passwords, and or authentication keys upon the receipt of by this company. The trustee shall not be liable for any losses, costs, or expenses arising directly or indirectly from the trustee's reliance upon and compliance with such instructions, notwithstanding such directions conflict or are inconsistent with the subsequent written instructions. The company agrees to assume all risks arising out of the use of electronic means to submit instructions to the trustee. Oh, they're going to do it electronically, including without limitation the risk of the trustee acting on unauthorized instructions. Yeah, so they're not going to listen to me because I'm the unauthorized non-officer. And the risk of interception and misuse by third parties that is fully informed of the protections and risks associated with the various methods of transmitting instructions to the trustee, and that there may be more secure methods of transmitting instructions than the method selected by the issuer. That the security procedures to be followed in connection with its transmission of instructions provide to a commercially reasonable degree of protection. To notify the trustee immediately upon learning of any compromise or unauthorized use of the security procedures. Electronic means shall mean the following communication methods: email, fax, secure electronic, passwords, Okay, so that's why I'm like the little peon trying to tell the trustee, do your thing, but they're not going to listen to me because I am not one of those authorized officers. So, Natalia Woodward is the vice president and treasurer. In witness thereof, the company has caused its corporate name and seal to be fixed to this document. Yeah. By one of his vice presidents or assistant vice president. Shoot. This is who's Michael Henry's assistant secretary? And then Ann Dolezal is the vice president, the Bank of New York Mellon Trust Company. Yeah, I don't really know. Southern California Edison Company, Natalia Woodward is the vice president and treasurer. This needs to go to an authorized officer. I'm going to have to say it needs to go to an authorized officer. That's what it's going to have to go to. I don't know that this is going to get done, you guys. Like, look at that. Notary public. Okay. Oh, all right. Corporate. What is this? When recorded, mail to Southern California Edison Company, Title and Real Estate Services. Wow. So 153rd supplemental indenture of the state of California. Here's all of the counties right here. Then there's Arizona and Nevada. Okay. I don't exactly know what all this stuff means. I don't know how to do all this. So, I don't know. I see that there's Kate Sturgis there. She's a vice president and controller. Now, before it was she was a trustee. Now she's the controller. I'm going to send it to Kate Sturgis again. That was March 2nd. Gee, I don't really know. I think I'm going to have to send it to her. Well, yeah, I don't know. Let me go back. Is there a way to go back? Written communications. Okay, let me just. What's Rule 425 under the Securities Act? 17. All right, let me write this down. 17 CFR 230 425. It's Rule 425 under the Securities Act. I'm just trying to figure it all out. This is a Form 8K. It's amazing how much they hide. All right, let me just, I don't know. Let me go up to the, oh, let's go to 17 CFR. 17 CFR 230.425. Man, they really hide this stuff from everybody. So these are just the filings of certain prospectuses. Okay. Okay. Filings and communications in connection with business combination transaction, all written communications. Let's see what that says, if that says anything. All right. Here's Rules 424. A form of prospectus required to be filed pursuant to another paragraph, Rule 424. Yeah. Shall nonetheless be required to be filed under such paragraph, notwithstanding the form of prospectus on a delayed basis, yeah. No later than the second business day following the date in former prospectus other than one filed. Okay. Just kind of glossing through any prospectus supplement being filed separately. Every prospectus consisting of a radio, television broadcast shall be reduced to writing. 5 copies. Whoa. Okay, so this is okay. Certainly all written communications made in reliance are prospectuses that must be filed with the commission under the section on the date. All written communications that contain no more than information. Communication limited to the, yeah, each prospectus, yeah. That's why I'm thinking that it worked out that I did it registered mail because it's private. Paragraph, any written communication that is limited to the information specified and does not contain new or different information from that which is previously publicly disclosed and filed under this section. Any research report used in reliance, any confirmation described. Okay, what? Yeah. All written communications made in reliance, yeah. Each prospectus filed under this section must identify the commission file number, related registration statement. Paragraph, information on competition material made in reliance. I don't know. I don't know the capacity. Materials must be filed. The materials are provided to if a prospective investor has indicated to the issuer or an underwriter that it will purchase all or a portion of the class of asset. Yeah. They're selling men's souls, trading time frame. Okay. All right. So that's got to do ABS informational and computational material. All right. So I'm going to have to go to SCE. I don't know. Well, at least I got the address and the name of the person again. But I don't really know that that's going to help me with the bill. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to have to go to we're going to have to go to SCE. All right. I'm tired. I'm starting to feel hungry again, but I did already eat. I have the company address. I got the name of the person. I don't want to spend money and do registered mail. I would like to do certified mail. I would like to have my stuff paid for. That's basically what it's boiling down to. But I want to make sure that I'm not just throwing spaghetti on the wall and wasting my time and money and not getting my stuff done. So, what would it be under? I don't know. Remittance coupons. Where do we send those? They're going to say send it to the billing department. I mean, should the instructions be here? Damn it. I feel like I'm like reinventing the wheel all over again. It's so frustrating. There's definitions, disputed bills. If you believe there's an error, contact the California Public Utilities Commission. I don't think, no. How do I pay my bill? Well, let me just see. Okay, let's ask chatbot. Who to send remittance coupons to? I don't know. Let's see. What is it saying? Didn't understand your question. Oh man. No. Shit. Who do I send tender for statement remittance coupons? I don't know if they're even I don't understand. Residential customers do not need to pay a deposit when applying for service. Commercial customers that have not established credit with SCE or who have a negative credit history may be asked to pay a security deposit. Deposits for new service will be billed on the first billing statement. Okay, but who is the trustee? I don't know. Who is the receivables? Trustee? Let's see if that works. They're gonna go, what? Yeah. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know what to do. Who is the trustee of Southern California Edison Well, let's find out. Let's see. They're gonna be like, none of your business, lady. Oh my gosh, are you for real? All right, well then who is the authorized officer for receivables? That's you can pay your bill in person at an authorized payment agency. And no, damn it. No, not going to do that. Who is the authorized officer? Oh, who is the CFO of Edison? Oh, I better put Southern California. I'm getting exhausted. Southern California. Edison. All right. That seems like an officer, right? Chief Financial Officer? Sorry, I didn't understand your question. I don't think so. I am going to go back to, yeah, we're going to go here. Ownership disclosures. We'll view filings. I know that the 8K, we already went there. Earnings releases. Oh. Let's go this 10K. Annual report for year-ending quarterly report. I don't know. Well, let's go with March 29th. I don't know. Here we go. They have, whoa. SCE recovery funding. Oh, I know how they're doing. They're trying to get money. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, no, we don't want them. I know what that's all about. There's a phone number. Registrant's telephone number. Oh, indicate. Oh, wait a minute. Guess I could call them on the phone. But they're going to be like, we don't talk to people like you. You know what I'm saying? Securities register pursuant. Right, I get that. PricewaterhouseCoopers auditor. Ooh, wow. Business, risk factors, unresolved staff comments. No. Legal proceedings, mine safety disclosures, market for registrants, common equity. Huh? Well, I want equity. Here we go. Directors, executive officers, and corporate governance. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Right. But this is the SC recovery funding now. Executive, other than annual independent manager, right? Manager Sean Emerick is an independent manager and employee. Principal accounting officers. Okay, what? Who do we send this stuff to? I don't know. Natalia Woodward. She's with that recovery funding person thing. That's not, no. Supplemental information from the reports. Shoot, this is frustrating. Servicer compliance statement. Report on assessments. Attestation report on assessment. I don't know. Report on This is beyond my pay grade right here. Recovery, property, purchase, sale agreement. I don't know. Amendment. What does this stuff do? Certificate of formation. Right, I get it. Amended we indenture, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. So there's now a new indenture between SCE recovery funding. That's the people who are getting money back from that COVID thing, including the forms of the bonds, incorporated by reference. Yeah, I'm not looking for the recovery funding, although I am looking for recovery funding. Recovery property purchase and sale agreement. Oh, wow, recovery. I need to pay this bill with the thing. I need the thing, the person to pay it, because I'm just saying. Who do we talk to? Who's your boss? So there's Aaron, president and manager of the issuing entity. Ooh, that sounds fantastic. I like this one. Promoted to senior vice president and chief financial officer of SCE. I think it's going to go to Aaron D. Moss. I think so. Yep. Directors and executive officer in corporate governance. Yeah. The following are the managers of the issuing entity as of the date of this. Okay. Man, I'm thinking this is the one. Aaron D. Moss. Dang, just hiding this stuff from us. And I don't know. I don't know. I'm wondering if there's something I'm missing. Huh. Delaware IRS employer. Address and zip code of principal executive offices of issuing entity. I'm going to have to go with that one. It's going to be P.O. Box 5407. Yeah. I'm pretty sure this is going to have to go to Aaron D. Moss, I think. He's going to be like, what the heck? Who is this person? Aaron D. I'm exhausted. Securities registered. I don't really know. I need an authorized officer. He happens to be the big, gigantic Goliath person. So thinking I'm going to throw my rock of revelation right between his eyes. Okay, so address and zip codes of principal executor offices of issuing entity. Yeah, I'm going to have to go with that. Right there. This one. This is the one. Registrant's telephone number. I don't want to talk to them. Indicate by checkmark if the registrant is a well-known seasoned issuer. Indicate by checkmark if it is not required to file reports. I don't know. This has got to do with the Securities Exchange, yeah. Okay. This is who my thing is going to go to. Because I'm exhausted. So it's going to go to the Walnut Grove. SCE Walnut Grove. Yeah. And it's going to go to Aaron D. Moss. I'm going to say authorized officer. He is the CFO. Like, I sent it to Kate Sturgis registered mail. I don't know what to do. Shoot. I feel like I'm missing a step. Like, they're just gonna, like, fucking turn my shit off. You know? They're gonna be like, no, we got you on a contract. Exact name of issuing entity. Exact name of depositor and sponsor as specified in its charter. Okay. They're depositing Southern California Edison. I'm feeling like I'm throwing spaghetti again on the wall. But I needed to find out who to send these statements to. Get the authorized officer so that he can order the trustee and order these things. And that's how I'm just going to have to do it. I don't know. Am I supposed to put a cancel stamp on it? I don't know enough. That's ridiculous. If anybody else knows what to do to have your bills paid, yeah, I know, you say, send in the payment. I want to send in the statements because that's not me. That's their doing business as name. They're using my name and number. They're already getting paid. I want to send it to that authorized officer so he can discharge the bills. That's what I'm wanting. So if you guys know how to do it, put some down in the comments because this has been exhausting. You can see how exhausted I am. I'm tired.